What do you say
Yeah.
about that?
So what I would say, if you are going to go to sleep, then you do the hookup. Yeah. Then you do the hookup, and then you kind of there is another thing. You just take a stainless spoon, steel spoon, okay, just a stainless steel spoon, and rub it on the soles of your feet throughout, left and right. So what it does is kind of sucks off the negative or the excess energy lying in your body, and it kind of takes it out, and you see immediate change. You probably might see your head becoming lighter, and then you're getting it. And there is something which is called holding your neurovascular points. I'll just give you this quick hack. So what you do is hold your forehead again here, and your thumbs above your ear, and just slightly keep a pull, yeah, and breathe in and stay there. And after 3 or 4 minutes of staying there, you kind of see pulses. You could feel pulses on the forehead. So what happens is, if there is any tension or stress, your blood flow is going to different parts of body to take care of this in a stressful position. So what this does is kinds of bring the blood back to the forehead where it is, and you can see the stress dissipate. So these are the 3 hacks which you could do before going to sleep. I used to do energy medicine, which I told you before going to sleep. It did not kind of overcharge me or protect me. I think on the contrary, it helped me, stay calm.
Yeah, I mean, so just like in Ayurveda, everybody is in a different prakriti as such. Everybody has the vata or the pitta or the kapha flowing. So it all depends what level of frequency they're vibrating at, and that's where they will choose certain ways to kind of bring it in balance. But that is the key, it's to find balance and find homeostasis, I guess, in everything, in every aspect of your life. So what about, what do you think about the other ways of increasing energy? There is caffeine, there is stimulants that are out there, of course. So what do you think about that?
So I don't believe in that, Mike, to be frank with you. Of course, I myself, I love my green teas and my black teas, okay? I'm not addicted to it, but there was once upon a time I was having 6 cups of black coffees or 7 cups a day. And what I do alternatively alongside this is I do a lot of holotropic breathing. So like transcendental meditation. So breathing is something, we always had this science. Unfortunately, it's kind of lost somewhere, and I'm sure there is a kind of a awakening and people are getting more conscious about it. And this kind of breathing, for a 20-25 minutes is actually like an exercise, But what it is doing is it's getting the prana or the energy inside, it's oxygenating your whole body, and it's creating such a buzz and sensation, and then it helps in releasing all the feel-good chemicals, and then it kind of acts like an anesthesia for your analytical mind. It calms down everything, and this kick, I can tell you, is better than any caffeine or green tea kick that you'll ever have. So this is an amazing way of even if you're in the middle of a stressful day or at 3 o'clock in the afternoon where everyone kind of feels drowsy, you just do the hookup for 5 minutes. Just do the hookup for 5 minutes or 6 minutes, and you see the changes. You kind of, bounce back, or you thump your spleen meridian, like for 2-3 minutes. You'll see the energy coming back. It is a short fix, but even a caffeine is a short fix. But this is a much natural and a better fix for you. So.
No, I think this is more nourishing. The caffeine overload can also burn you away, because the caffeine takes you to a certain level and then it crashes you. And if you keep doing that, your adrenals, your thymus gland, everything's going to get burnt out. And then you're like, okay, my energy levels are shot, or I'm gaining weight. So, that's a great tip for people who want to lose weight, I guess, and people want to maintain their weight. And as we age, our energy levels do go down. So this is, I guess, it's beneficial for all ages, I guess,
Absolutely. And Mike, your energy level, I don't know, I'm a believer that it won't go down, because your body is kind of renewing itself, every time. You got to correct me if I'm wrong, because you are more into it, but your blood cells are renewing every 2 or 3, your red blood cells are renewing 2-3 months. The liver and the brain cells take a longer time. but your body is rejuvenating and re-healing and manufacturing it again and again. I think it's a mental mindset that we have. We focus on age, and then we put that mental block that energy levels are down, my knees are giving up, I'm getting joint in my pains. It's like outside views and opinions are bombarding you, and you're getting conditioned. But it's very difficult to keep yourself isolated and balanced and centered. But if you can do that, I think you can be energetic and lively throughout.
Well, you said the same thing. I mean, I just did a couple of sessions with the mind control. We need to control the mind, not the mind control us. And I did all those things where, you have to have self-control, it means willpower, and then you have to have awareness. And then, of course, then comes the concentration, which is the energy. So where we put our energy towards, that's what's going to manifest in our lives. So,
and who's the biggest culprit for stealing energy? It's your mental chatter. Mental block or thought pattern, or there's so much of energy that we spend in this mental chatter and dialogue, and that's the biggest culprit.
But we have 50,000 thoughts in a day on ourselves. Forget about everything else. We have 50,000 thoughts. We are also pondering on things. So I guess that is also a way to kind of bring that energy back. So clearing the mind, being focused, and at least kind of calming the mind. And I would say breath. You mentioned oxygen. They're finding people with cancer and with even the COVID and certain diseases that they're lacking oxygen in their cells. That means we basically forget to breathe. We're talking, I'm talking to you right now, and I'm basically thinking I'm taking in, breath, but we should take our time every few hours in a day to kind of, take those deep breaths and get that oxygen in there. So I guess that's also a big point that most of us, 99% of the population doesn't, understand it.
Exactly, because when you're always stressed and you're always been worked out, you're doing a lot of shallow breathing, from here. What you really need to do is really breathe from your diaphragm. And that's so very important. And when you're breathing in and breathing out from the diaphragm, each and every cell, firstly, you're going deep down to your lungs, where are these nerve endings, which kind of tells you, calms you down. And when you're breathing out from your diaphragm, you're kind of taking out your, the toxins from your body. That's what all yoga, pranayams are all about. Oxygenating, charging yourself with the prana, and kind of really, once you breathe out right from the diaphragm, you're taking out the toxin, all the negative energy of the cell, which are dying, etc. You just take that thing all out.
So this is great. What I would like to do on our next session, because I know we want to do more of these sessions, I want to take some of those 8 that you mentioned, maybe deep dive into each one at a time to kind of understand them more clearly. Because then the audience can understand, and I myself, because I want to learn it too. So that way you could just get deeper into one of those. But I do appreciate you on this, and hope we all are energized and keep safe. So until the next time, this is Cosmic Mike. Thank you, Amit. Say hi to everyone.
Thanks, Mike. Thank you so much. Have an energetic weekend, man.
Oh, yes. This pumped me up already. I don't need my caffeine for the morning.
I'm glad. Thanks,
all
man.
right.
Thanks.
Stay safe. Thank you.
Thank you.
So this is another episode of Cosmic Mike. I hope you guys, we addressed a couple of questions. So we'll be doing this more in detail, where we'll be joining Amit, where he'll be talking his 8 tools, but we'll be going each one separately in the next week or so, where we look at them individually and kind of understand them. So thank you everyone for joining in. This is Cosmic Mike signing off, and hope you all have a great weekend and be energized. Bye.